Guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Deanna and this is Daisy's Beauty. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my top hygiene routine tips. I think it's very important for everybody to be very fresh, very clean, and very hygienic at all times. So I thought that I would give you guys my best tips and tricks on how to keep it fresh. First, I do want to say that these are my personal hygiene routine tips that I do personally and that I found over the years that works best for me. If you don't like it and you don't agree with it and something else works for you, please do what works for you. But I'm just telling you what personally works for me, giving advice so that we can just kind of keep it together. And maybe if you want to try something new, you can try some of my tips to see if it also works for you. Anyway, number 1. No bath and body works or scented soaps in your happy place. You don't know how many people I've talked to or how many friends I've had that use like scented soaps in their area and then they have issues down there and they wonder why they're having issues down there. Your happy place is a self-cleaning area. So when you're washing, you don't need to put anything up entering in that area because it's self-cleansing. So you don't need to actually go up in there and wash anything around or put soap in there or even dish for that matter. That's tip number 1. No scented soaps or body washes in your area. What I personally do is I'll wash my whole body, cleanse my area how I do on the outside, not in, and then I'll rinse all of that off and I will take the body wash, scented body wash or soap that I would like to use, rub it in my hands, and then I'll just glaze it over my skin and then rinse that off, and then that's how I use my scented products. So after I get out the shower, I have a nice scent or fragrance that I'd like to have for that day or evening. No scented pads. I do not suggest that anyone puts scented pads on. Number 1, pads that have scents also means that could have maybe some type of chemical in it or something like that that could cause an allergic reaction in your area if you're not careful. It could also cause like an imbalance in your pH and all sorts of things. So you don't want to put any scented pads on there, especially when you're having that time of the month. That's a really sensitive time for our area. It's really vulnerable, so you don't want to do anything that's too much or have too many, scents going on down there. You want a good tips and tricks on what to do for that. I do have another hygiene, 2 more actually hygiene videos on my channel. Go ahead and check those out. I give many tips and tricks on how to maintain yourself during that time of the month. Actually, I'll link them down below. Tip number 2, no scented pads. Unscented pads all the way. Tip number 3, I'm going to reiterate this and I'm going to make it an actual tip even though I already said it. Nothing goes up and inside your area except water. So nothing goes up and inside your area except water. You don't need to put anything up there. You don't. It's a self-cleansing area. If you feel like you're not clean enough, my next tip is going to help you out very much so. Tip number 3, do not put anything up your area except water. That's it. You don't need anything else up there. You don't need any Vagisil, any Summer's Eve, any little scented soaps. No, you don't need anything for that. Your body is restoring itself. Tip number 4, take baths. Saying that you're not hygienic. I know everybody on my channel is keeping it right and keeping it tight and watching all these videos that I'm putting out for you guys about hygiene. So if you're I'm saying take a sit down bath. So if you're usually used to taking showers at least 1 to 2 times a month, I suggest that you actually run bath water and you soak in that bath water. You don't have to put anything in it. You don't. But if you'd like to put something in your bath water, some things that you could put in your bath water that I don't think would affect you in a negative way or your area would be oils. Maybe a nice essential oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil. Those are some things that you could put in there. You could put a cap full of vinegar in your bath water if you want to soak in it. Just things like that. And those things I feel like won't actually harm your area. One, because they're all natural, and two, because the oils that I named in particular are very soothing and moisturizing. And tea tree oil actually is like an antibacterial oil, so it's going to, in a way, and help you get all the bad bacteria out. Even though that's not necessary, you know, that's one of the effects of tea tree oil. I'm gonna put something in my tea tree oil. For me personally, I don't put that in my bath water. If I'm gonna put something in my bath water, if I'm taking a sit down bath, I am going to put vinegar in my bath water, and that's about it. I do sometimes put baby oil in his bath water, but that's just for a moisturizing factor. And sometimes I'll put coconut oil in my bath water, and that's also for a moisturizing factor, but nothing more than that. I just want my skin to be super soft once I get out. Bath, this is still the same tip. When you're sitting down and you're taking that bath, the purpose of the bath is to soak and give your area a rest time, to just, you know, just sit there and take it all in, let that water kind of swish there, and just, you know, just time for that. Your bath, I mean, after you take your bath, I mean, this is personally what I do. After I get done sit down taking my bath, what I will do is take a quick shower. So I've sat down for about 10 to 15 minutes, but if I'm doing more of a relaxation bath, a bath that I'm using, you know, to relax, it'll be maybe 30 minutes to an hour. But if I'm doing a bath where I'm soaking and trying to just cleanse and give my area more of like a rest and deep cleansing, like maybe if that's time of the month or something like that, it's typically going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. Either way, after I get done from the sit down bath, what I'm going to do is get up, turn my shower on, and take maybe about a 7-minute shower. Because I personally, when you take a bath, I feel like, you know, all of the things, the dirt, the day is coming off of you, and you're sitting in that, and then just to get up out of the bath and just go, I like the idea of doing that. So, fragrant tip number 5 is no perfumes or sprays, like feminine hygiene sprays, in your area. If you're going to put a spray down there, I suggest putting on all your clothes first and then spraying the outer layer of your clothing or in that general vicinity. I don't suggest putting it directly on your area or directly inside your underwear prior to putting your underwear on for the day and just going. You can do that if it take that tip and use it. You can do that if it works for you and you're doing that. Cool, you can do that. But I just personally don't think that you should put perfume and sprays and things down in your area or in your underwear prior to putting them on. Sprays have all kinds of dyes, chemicals, and things that are not supposed to be in your happy area. So I don't suggest that. But like I said, you can do the spray on the outer layer of your clothing if you want a fresher scent or a more fragrant scent in your area. But for the purpose of perfumes and feminine sprays, do not put that in your underwear or directly on your area. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Some people's feelings.
I know this one is gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I really don't care because, you know, I just think you shouldn't be doing it. So no Nair. Put Nair in your area. Nair is a chemical that is used to basically melt the hair out of the follicles and therefore make it easier for hair removal. This usually takes about 7 to 10 minutes. But you know that it's a chemical, because anything that takes that short of an amount of time, as far as a removal process for hair or anything on your face, it's chemical. It's chemical. You put Nair in your happy. I don't suggest that you put Nair in your happy place. Nair in places. You want to put Nair in places. The best places to put Nair, in my personal opinion, are your underarms and your legs. That's about it. I don't think that you should put Nair in your happy place. I know a lot of people do it because they want that baby soft feel without the pain. They don't want to go get waxed or sugared or anything like that. Nair in my area before, that's how I know that you shouldn't be doing it. It could give you chemical burns and all type of other things that are going to make it really uncomfortable, and that can cause other future issues in your area. So do not put Nair in your happy place. Don't. If you want to do a hair removal process, you could shave, you could get waxed, you could get laser hair removal. There's gonna be some pain in waxing and laser hair removal. I personally haven't gotten laser hair removal. I've watched a lot of documentary type of video. A little bit of pain, it's not too much, is basically what they're saying. It's not too much. If you want to watch somebody and you're thinking about getting laser hair removal, and you want to watch somebody who's currently going through it, Vicky Logan on YouTube is currently going through laser hair removal for her happy place. Or no, laser hair removal. She's going through laser hair removal for her stomach and her face. She does have a little bit of facial hair that she wants to get rid of, so she is going through laser hair removal for that. But for her happy place, she's very open about this. She does get waxed. So if you want to know more about laser hair removal, you can go visit her channel. It's Vicky Logan on YouTube. Amazing YouTuber. I've been watching her for a very, very long time, and she gives great advice about laser hair removal and hygiene overall. But anywho, waxing, I have got waxed, so I can give you guys, a good assertion of waxing. I didn't get sugared, but I also got hard wax. I didn't get wax where they have to put a strip on top of it. They just kind of put it on there and rip it off. Painful. It was very painful. It was painful. The more I got it, the less pain I was in. So the very first time, I was in a lot of pain, during the process. I wasn't in pain after. I was just in pain during the process. When I wasn't in that much pain. I didn't go anymore after that because then I ended up moving to Florida, and I just stopped going, and I just decided to go back to shaving. But waxing is a good alternative. I really like the results from waxing. I might go back to it in the future. I don't know. But I really like the results that I got from waxing. It made me very smooth, a very smooth canvas. And it was very nice. My hair didn't go back very quickly at all. I could see the results and the effects of waxing very quickly. And overall, it was pretty great besides the pain. The pain, you guys, it only lasts for, your waxing session is about 15 to 20 minutes. The more you go, the less time it's going to take your waxer to actually get done with the entire process. So the first time it's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes, and the second time is going, and every other time after that, it'll take between 15 and 20 minutes to get it done. So it's not that long to be in that much pain. In every area that they're waxing, it's not painful. The most painful area for me is, if this is your happy place, it would be this top area right here. That was the most painful area was like a breeze. That area was the most painful. The other areas were not, overly painful or anything like that. But back to the tip. If you want to do something, I suggest that you get laser hair removal or wax or shave. That's it. And that's all. Seventh tip: to wear cotton or cotton lined underwear. Be cute out here. So I know we want to be cute out here, ladies, and you want to have nice undergarments and everything like that. But you guys, don't be wearing thongs all the time and G-strings and lace all on your hoo-ha all the time. Your area needs to breathe. And all of that lace and satin and all that, that's not good breathing material, y'all. That is hot. That's hot. And when you're hot in a dark place, which is your area because it's covered, it's going to create bacteria. Bacteria grows in dark and dampened places. Throughout the day, you are sweating. That's not a bad thing. Women sweat, men sweat, everybody sweats. So you're sweating. So when you're putting that satin and that silk and all of that lace all on your area, it's making it hotter than it already is because you have clothing on. And then you're getting hot, then you're sweating, and then all that's going to create bacteria that's not okay. Now, cotton is a more breathable material. It's more permeable, if you want to say it like that, because air can easily enter and exit cotton way easier than it can any other material like satin, silk, lace. It's just true. It is what it is. You can, to wear them, you can find underwear like that have cotton linings. So the lining that's actually on your area or touching your area is cotton. Now for me personally, I always suggest that perhaps underwear like that, you know, more sexy underwear, you know, full satin underwear, full silk underwear, thongs, G-strings like that, perhaps you can keep that for a time where you won't be wearing clothing for very long. Or maybe you have an event that you need to go to where you can't, you know, necessarily wear a certain type of underwear. It may not be a long event, so you can wear it for that time period and come home, like a date night, or if you're about to have a woo-ha time. Y'all know what that is. Times where you're basically not going to keep those underwear on for too long, that's the only time that I suggest that you really like wear underwear like that. Besides that, the rest of the time I suggest that you wear like I said, cotton lined underwear or cotton underwear. It's not a bad thing. They have cute cotton underwear, they have cute cotton lined underwear. It just is what it is. And it's going to be so much more comfortable throughout the day. Your area is going to be able to breathe more throughout the day. It's going to be able to, and that could cut down on sweating and all kinds of things down there. So, girl, go get you some cotton lined underwear. You can get cotton and cotton lined underwear from anywhere, you guys. Most of the places where you probably already shop to get underwear, you can get cotton lined underwear too. It is literally the inside that's touching your happy place area, you know what I'm saying? It just has cotton on it. So all you have to do is, before you're picking your underwear, look in the inside real quick and be like, is this cotton or is this cotton lined? You can look at the material of the underwear. You'll thank me later. So go get you some cotton or cotton lined underwear. So my last tip, and tip number 8, I call it my bonus tip. I personally would be to not wear underwear to bed. I personally don't suggest that anybody wears underwear to bed unless you're having your cycle, your monthly. So I say this because it's just another thing. Let yourself breathe. Let it breathe. It's okay. It's okay to just let it breathe, because you've been going all out during the day doing God knows what, walking around, at work, up and down, having on all those clothes. After you take a bath and after you kind of cleanse your body and cleanse yourself, it's important that your area breathes too and it gets a chance to relax. When you're always kind of like having on underwear and clothes and all of these things, it's kind of like you're suffocating your area. And it's kind of like a person too. You have to think about it like that, because you don't ever want to suffocate it and just like that. You can do research on it if you want. Doctors have told me this before. I already knew it before they told me. My mother told me. I've experienced it for myself. I see a significant change in myself and in my body when I allow my body to breathe at night. Like my area. When I say body, I'm talking about my area. When I allow my area, my body, to breathe at night by not wearing any underwear or restricting my area versus when I do see a difference. I just do. So I think that you should try it. If you don't want to and it doesn't make you comfortable not to wear underwear at night, you're not there yet, maybe you can try it like one night, and then the next night you can wear underwear or something like that. You can kind of, boggle between the two. But if you can, just at night, maybe wear like a nightgown or a night shirt or your usual night clothes, and just, let it caw, let it free, let it free. It's okay. It's okay. So those are my best 8 hygiene tips. more specifically geared towards your area, but yeah, those are my best 8 hygiene tips for your happy place to keep it happy. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any tips or you have anything that you think that I should try, don't forget to
comment that down below.
I did do a video on this makeup look, you guys. My makeup in person and on video looks absolutely flawless. The only thing that I don't have on now that I do have on in that video is the lashes, but I did record a video for this makeup look. I don't know if it'll be up before or after this video, but if it is up before this video, I will do you guys a nice little favor and place it down in the description box down, so it'll be easier access for you guys. But yes, you guys, I love it. It's absolutely beautiful to me. I used some great products in that video to get this smooth finish. And I also used some new techniques in that video that I have been seeing other YouTubers use and things like that. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope my tips help you out. Let me know if you're going to try it. And again, let me know if you have any tips that you'd like me to try. And don't forget to give someone your smile today. I don't want anybody in this world, anybody that watches me, to take smiles for granted. So as always, I'm gonna give you guys my smile and you keep passing it along. I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, midday, whenever you're watching this video. And I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.